Disney films have represented female characters as weak, submissive, and less intelligent. Although they have improved, Disney movies still don't represent women properly.
What are your expectations when you're looking at a Disney movie?
I think normally I expect it to be usually very happy. Maybe there's some conflict, but it always ends very well. Usually there's a fun animal character somewhere in there. What else? I feel like that's mainly my expectations for Disney movies.
What are your expectations for a Disney princess?
They're gonna be attractive, and they're gonna be a good singer, and they're gonna have a prince, or they're gonna find a prince, or something like that. There's always love as a theme of a Disney princess movie.
What are some key things that you've noticed with Disney princesses that you've seen, and can you give an example?
One of the key things that I have noticed with Disney princesses that I have seen is that they are always like determined to get something or achieve something or follow through with something, like no matter what it takes, or like who they, just like no matter what it takes, not necessarily like who they knock down or whatever. But like in Cinderella, she was like determined to like get away from her stepmother and stuff, and then in Moana she was like determined to like sail the ocean or whatever. So yeah.
How do you feel about female characters in terms of how they're represented?
I feel like they could always be represented better. There's a lot of room for improvement, not in just Disney princess films, but all movies in general.
What impressions do Disney movies give you about the parents in the movies?
Oh, the parents, they aren't so great. I mean, look at Rapunzel. Her mother is, well, not her mother. She kidnapped her. Or the kids just defy the parents, so.
If you could change anything about any of the female characters in Disney films, what would it be?
I think the biggest thing, just making them more realistic. Even if it's like mirroring a princess after a real princess in history, you know, that's probably still going to be a lot different from how Disney princesses are portrayed. I think that can even be like more positive for the viewers, which are like typically kids, you know, who don't have to believe that, you know, to do great things they have to look a certain way, or they have to, I don't know, even like go on these huge adventures. Maybe their adventure looks a little bit different. But especially, yeah, like to me, again, the biggest thing is just changing how the princesses look. Because I think Disney has just created this princess that just is so pretty and that is skinny and has like an hourglass figure and has beautiful long hair and just all these things where like a lot of those kids that are seeing this probably may not even think that they're pretty because they don't like follow, or they don't have the same type of a look or something like that.
Let's get a Disney prince. Yeah, I don't know if I really want that, but like maybe not have freaking princesses. Just I don't know. Make one. I mean, they always make one that's like not in certain ways. They're not like the full-on Disney stereotype, but they all like. It's pretty obvious. Like they're all grouped together. I don't know.
Once I get something more up to date, I feel like we don't cover the things that's happening in our world now. Like, I understand they're for children, but I feel like they should be more relevant, especially since we're growing up in this time now.
What would it be?
I would definitely say they don't need to rebel against their parents, and they don't need a man.
Okay, so what are your okay. If you could change, oh my god. Okay, so what are some things that you notice with Disney princesses, and what are some key things that you have noticed with Disney princesses? Are you married, single, or divorced?